Hello and welcome to the Bundesliga live watch-along. Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund, the Der Klassiker, the Stella of the Dortmund games. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be an amazing game. I can't wait for it. We'll start this camera a bit. So I can start. See behind the scenes? It's going to be an amazing game. It really is. I'm Rowan, as always. Hi, how is everyone? Hope I'm a good word coming from Windhow. This match should be a cracking one. Exactly right. It should be an amazing game. Two teams who really are very separated in terms of playing. Borussia Dortmund are a good side. They're playing... Bayern Munich are an amazing side. They're probably the best side in the world. Borussia Dortmund, I'm not going to say are a decline, but there are worrying moments for them. I think they've got the talent, they've got the quality. This season really is one to look back and say, it wasn't our season to challenge. But next season, when Marco Rose comes in, maybe. But what we will do is we will look at the lineups for both sides. Hope everyone is okay there. So, we'll start with the home side, Bayern Munich. There's Manuel Neuer in net, Niklas Süle, Jerome Boateng, David Alaba, Alphonso Davies, Leon Goretzka, Joshua Kimmich, Thomas Muller, Kingsley Coman, Robert Lewandowski, and Leroy Sané, with Gnabry, Martinez, Choupo-Moting, Sarr, Hernandez, Roca, Dantas, Hoffman, and Musiala on the bench of probably, I would say, their strongest side. I'd play Gnabry over Sané. My personal opinion, I prefer Serge Gnabry. But this is their better side. Thomas Muller back in the pitch, obviously came back from an injury, only has just come back.
As ever, Rowan. Did you order a portion of chips?
No. I'll take them.
No.
Fucking hell.
Are you missing something?
I don't know. Apologies, everyone. Apologies, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's a very, very strong Bayern side. A very strong Bayern side. And then the away team, Borussia Dortmund, Mawin hits with Thomas Meunier, Mats Hummels, Dan Axel Zagadou, Nico Schulz, Emre Can, Thomas Delaney, Thorgan Hazard, Mahmoud Dahoud, who obviously... not a shock appearance. Marco Reus and Erling Haaland, and on the benches Birkin, Mora, Mukoku, Brandt, Renier, Bellingham, Piszczek, Tigesh, and Pashlack. Strong side. Strong side from Dortmund. Obviously, three notable omissions. First of all, Rafael Guerrero at left back. Nico Schulz come in. Nico Schulz played great in the Pokal from Warsaw. You can't watch in the UK, but had a very nice game in the Pokal. Then Jadon Sancho obviously out with an injury, hasn't travelled with the team along with the other two omissions. Thorgan Hazard comes in. Hazard recently returned from injury. Will be wanting to kickstart his return to Dortmund in a high-flying style. And then the final one, Giovanni Reina, the youngster, out again. It's such a shame. And one thing I think that's interesting is Mahmoud, who's playing at that central attacking midfielder role with Royce on the right. Very different. I would have said maybe a Pashlack or a Mori or Brandt. Julian Brandt, I think, is the biggest one of playing him on the wing. Not gone that. I've gone for Marco Reus instead of him playing straight down the centre. But what are your predictions in the chat? Let us know. Apologies for all that commotion. We ordered food during. Hamid O'Brien, 2-1 Borussia Dortmund. Hiya Daz, hope everyone is okay in the chat. Windfowl, you started something. Who is Tigesh? Stefan Tigesh is legend. So basically, when we did our Dortmund Leipzig watch-along, this guy started warming up and he was huge. And Kim was like, oh, do you know who I went, I'm guessing he's a youngster. I knew he was a striker, but I was like, I'm guessing he's a young striker, I presume. He's the oldest striker Borussia Dortmund have got in their thing. He's their under-21s club captain. He's 22. Tall, target man. Not the best player, but he's not the worst. When you're in Dortmund, you're not going to obviously be an awful player. But yeah, Tigesh is off the bench. If Tigesh scores, there's going to be pure limbs. But I say he's another youngster technically, but he's the oldest striker they've got on their team. Another youngster. Yeah, been waiting for the fixtures. How doing? How about you? Opponent, they're good. 3-1 Bayern from Tubbs and 2-2 for Daz. I'll go 3-2. Borussia Dortmund. I've got to back Dortmund. I really do. I think Borussia Dortmund are the better of the two sides. Bayern Munich are the better of the two sides. But Dortmund won't go down without a fight. It's the one thing you can give to them. I just don't think they will give up. In such a thing is, this game is an anomaly. It's a Der Klassiker. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, 21-22, 6'5". I think I don't know what his height is. I think he's like 6'3". Tall. He's the club captain. He scored a lot of goals for the under 21, the under 23s and stuff. Hasn't really done well. He was Muller who had COVID, didn't he? He weren't actually injured. But yeah, it's a very strong side, this Bayern team. It's all going to be. I think this game is make or break for the Borussia Dortmund defense. I think the Bayern defense are sure they don't really make many mistakes, whereas Borussia Dortmund's defense have been mistake ridden. Hummels and Akanji, Hummels and Zagadou, Hummels and Chan. Prediction is 3-1 Dortmund, but I know Munich will win 4-0. Explain your prediction. It's a bit of a biased one, Tubbs. I'll be honest with you. There's part of me that just thinks it's a game they step up in. It really does. They've got this game, then they've got the second Sevilla tie. You know, I think that notable mission is Jadon Sancho. I think they can play without Reina and Guerrero. It'll be tough, but Sancho is that huge miss. He's such a pivot, and Guerrero actually. They're such a pivotal part to Dortmund's attack. But Mahmoud Dahoud has been playing well. He's been playing very well. And I like that he's starting here. Very interesting. The thing is, I've got loves with Bayern players. Joshua Kimmich is one of my favourite players currently in the world right now. I think he's up there in top 5 for me. Personally, that is. Where did you get the sweatshirt? Borussia Dortmund's website. Yeah. You can see it. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund's website. And run away from football. Team Taz or Team Derby. I think it's Derby. It's Sting's first match. It's a guaranteed win. It really is. I like Team Taz. I really think Team Taz should get the win. But I think it's a Sting win. Get his first win in AEW. Now, I do apologise. I do have food. I didn't think that it would come so quick, to be honest with you. I didn't know it would come basically at kickoff. So just before I started, the food was here. But game has kicked off. Early long ball up top. It's going to be interesting. Thomas Delaney back, obviously. He was out of the first game, the Sevilla game, and he's been in and out of the team due to various little reasons. But he's a player who has been in a poor Dortmund side this year and performance. He has been a standout player. He really has. But 40 seconds in, Marwin Hitz obviously still in net. Berkey is on the bench. Luka Nbahan has been dropped. Good chest down by Erling Haaland. Lovely link-up play between Royce and Hazard. Obviously, Hazard back. What a way to make an impact if you can get involved. Haaland should get one goal off the break. I think this is a goal-scoring game, to be honest. I think there's going to be a minimum 6 goals at least. I really do. Boateng does win the initial header. It's won back by Thomas Delaney. Erling Haaland outside the box. He took a deflection. And it's 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. 1 minute, 20 seconds in. And yes, Tubbs, lovely voice break. Tubbs, you've just said that Haaland will score. It's a deflection. But for Borussia Dortmund, they will take that. 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. 1 minute into the game. And it was won by Top. Mounier pings the ball in. Jerome Boateng wins the header, heads it down to Kimmich, who tries to clear it. Thomas Delaney stood there. Haaland takes a couple of touches outside the box. It's a really nice finish, but the bounce really takes it away from Neuer. It's a lucky deflection. It really is off Boateng. But you take them. You 100% take them. And Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up. And what a start we have got here. What a start. Jesus Christ. Here we go. This is what you want. I think this is his 18th goal of the season. Great. This is the start they needed. I tell you what, it comes from the man I said has been probably one of Dortmund's best players. Thomas Delaney. There is no clock, unfortunately, because the app that we use doesn't work for me. Don't know why it disappears, so I can't actually start it or end it. It just loads up and then it goes. I don't know what the problem is with that. But it's been a great game. If one of them lot are watching, can you add Daz's mate? If not, Daz, I'll see if we can add you afterwards. Add you mate afterwards. But it's Chad now, who gives away a foul on Lewandowski, but this is what they wanted. This is the start they wanted. And you can't even take it away from them. Oh, come on. This is what we want to see. And it was obviously that man. It had to be Erling Haaland who got the goal. He has been Dortmund's key player. He has been... On our FM save, three of us have got strikers who really carry our team. Daka, Xerxes, and Isaac. He's been their Patson Daka. I think Sancho is one of them players, but it's going to be Kimmich outside the box from very far out. At least 45 yards, I'd say. And when you said, did you hear about Haaland's brother? I didn't. This is setting for a joke, or it's generally is a real thing. Kimmich, though. Plays out wide. No one was marking. The cross will come in from Kingsley Coman. Good ball in. Hits, punches out, goes into the back of Leon Goretzka, who's gone down clutching his head. He went down very quick there. Bayern's going to trace this for sure. We're going to get this. Fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed for you, Tubbs. But not, because we obviously want her back. Thinger. Dortmund, wow. I need some mayo. I might ask if I can borrow some mayo off someone. KD, Josh, KL, if you're watching, can I have some mayo, if possible? Can I borrow someone's mayonnaise? Wait to see if that comes. Just great start. Yes, it is, look, it is. No one's going to deny that. It takes an awful deflection off Boateng and puts into the bottom right. Haaland's brother is crazy like his big brother. Let's have a look. Let's look at Erling Haaland. Braut Haaland. Brother. There you are. Astor Haaland. 6'4". Mental. He's 16 years old. Oh, and he's John Mulder. Okay. Albert is... Okay. How's he 6'4" and 16? In fairness, he did score 40 goals in 31 games last year, in which made Mould sign him. Jesus. How? Is Josh on after please run with the darts? He is on after with the darts. Basically, as soon as it's done, Josh is back with the darts. I don't know, the UK Open? And that's what's going on right now. Goretzka, though, tries to play the ball through. But by Hummels and pushed out. Emre Can now. Lovely little footwork to find. Hazard on the wing. Switches it all the way across. That's a great ball by Torgan Hazard to find Thomas Meunier. Up against Alphonso Davies. Into the middle now to Marco Reus. Takes one touch to Haaland. Haaland still keeps under his feet. Still Erling Haaland. And he just loses it from underneath him. And that's that Goretzka wins it back. But this Dortmund side don't give up. Chance won it back incredibly well, though. In the midfield, Reus wins it. Gets tangled up with Boateng. And Boateng will hoof out. Counter-attack opportunity for Bayern Munich, though. With Nicolas Schuler. Still driving. Got Leroy Sané on the right. Again, I'm surprised Serge Gnabry has been dropped for this game. I really am. No one heard me. We just won't have any mayo. Unfortunately. Coman, though. We'll play it to Leon Goretzka. To Kimmich. Puts out to Leroy Sané on the wing. Good start from Bayern Munich here. Good crossing. Headers won by Lewandowski. Just doesn't get enough power on it. Really doesn't get enough power on it. One thing I'm disappointed, it's got nothing to do with football, but we got a takeaway tonight. The place that we normally get to, they haven't put what they normally put on the chips. They're just normal chips. No one puts some like, I don't know, seasoning, like, I don't know, it's like a pepper sauce, but it tastes beautiful. I just haven't added them on. I'm quite disappointed, to be honest with you. But now does it go on Dortmund exactly? It's a start they needed really in this game. It really is. Sammy just says, please. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? And then it does say 22 days. I know. I'm looking forward to it, Daz. We should have Watchalongs back. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. We have them back. So that's at Sunday. Every Sunday when a race is on. We should do it unless it's a huge... If it's like a title decider or a big final, there won't be a watch-along, but... Usually there'll be F1 at the weekends. You know, we're not going to get in the mail, so I'll just scram my burger. And it will be a free kick for Dortmund in their own half. Trying having a bit of a word with Lewandowski here. And he'll play it back to Marwin. It's obviously in net. Roman Burke still coming back from an injury, but Hitz hasn't been playing bad actually. He's had a couple of, not howlers, but against Freiburg, the Schmidt goal I think it was. It was a bit of a mistake. That's a great switch of play though. Aside Nico Schultz, who's still got Schultz, plays through Hazard! Hazard! Oh, he's poked in by Erling Haaland and it's 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. And it's 8 minutes in, and that is all. I think that's Thomas Meunier or Chan. Plays a lovely switch ball all the way to Nico Schultz. Replacement for Guerrero. Finds himself with so much time and space. Plays through Thorgan Hazard, who then tries to put it past Manuel Neuer. I don't think he's got the pace in it, and Haaland steals it away. Poacher's finish, pokes it in, and it's 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. And who would have seen this coming? Who would have seen this coming? Because genuinely, I didn't think we'd get 2 goals within the first 10 minutes. And that's, you know what, it's not even a shot by Hazard. Hazard just does square it. Haaland's there, pokes in, good little side foot finish. Boateng's not stuck with him. And Thorgan Hazard, I said, I think it's a good replacement for Sancho. That wasn't the position I was worried about. It was left back I was a bit unsure, and I thought Sancho does bring something. Thorgan Hazard has clearly made an impact. It's a long ball all the way to Coleman. He'll have to keep it in. It does, but he just gives it straight away to Thomas Meunier. But 10 minutes in, and it's 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. No, this game has really heated up. Kimmich tries to play a ball through to Sane and goes all the way over him. This is 2 goals in opening 10 minutes. What a start for Borussia Dortmund. Jesus Christ. That was onside. Come on, Dortmund. Get in. Haaland is a beast. He really is. We talk about this Haaland-Mbappe war that'll be the new Messi-Ronaldo. Both players playing out their skin recently. Obviously, big Champions League games coming up for Borussia Dortmund against Sevilla. 3-2. They're currently 3-2 up on aggregate. If they could pick a win here, they haven't really been tested defensively. So, damn it, I'm losing better list I have, Mayo. Exactly, Tubbs. It's the small wins in life. So I'll do it. Joshua Kimmich now does well to get it out of danger under his feet. And it's just been lost by, that's Alphonso Davies. Bayern have looked shaky. Passes not going where they want it to be. These long balls, Sane not getting onto it, which you'd expect from a Leroy Sane. Same with Kingsley Coman. Marco Rosa is coming in. He lost today, but his future team is currently winning as it stands. 11 minutes in and wow. Kept him. No, that's still in. He kept that in. Meunier lets it go out of play. Haaland. 2 goals. He really is a talent, innit? He really is a talent. There's a reason. There's a reason a lot of clubs want him. In there. There really is a... There's not much to say. He's just a generational talent. I think... I'll talk about it at half-time and stuff, but I'm worried for Dortmund in the league. This win would be great. This win would be huge. It slows down Bayern title win, and it puts Dortmund into 5th. After. Also, with Wolfsburg losing and Frankfurt picking up a draw, it was really a perfect result. But it's Leroy Sané in the wing up against Nico Schultz and Thorgan Hazard. Does get the ball outside the box to Goretzka. Tries to play it through to someone. And Schultz is giving it away. Bayern needs to take a bit of time just to get into this game. Ball played onto the wing to Thomas Muller. Oh, that's great defending from Zagadou. Schultz slows down the pass. And then Dan Axel Zagadou just keeps it in. Huge game for him. Obviously, Mats Hummels has played in this occasion many times for both teams. This is a chance for the young Dan Axel Zagadou to really rise there for Borussia Dortmund. Alphonso Davies plays a good ball in. It's gone all the way across, but there was just no Bayern players to poach onto it. Cross will come in. It could find. Header is one, and hits will catch. I mean, Luis says, holy Haaland is a real boss. Exactly. This is me just say, Haaland is unreal, innit? Wow. It's such a perfect start for... I realise I asked for Mayor. I think my door is locked. So that's a bit of a twat move by me. I do apologise. What I'll do is I will drop a message asking if I can borrow some mayonnaise, because I can't eat that sandwich and keep on talking. I need a bit of fluidity. Long ball played over the top by David Alaba though. Some results in the Bundesliga which do favour Dortmund more than Bayern, obviously. You had Wolfsburg lose 2 at Hoffenheim. Great result for Hoffenheim. Going to be a free kick for Borussia Dortmund in midfield. Leipzig win 3-0. Good result for Leipzig. And if this result stays as it is, let's look at here. What's happened here? Goretzka's already going down and pulls Hazard down, in my opinion. Stuttgart-Frankfurt. Great points for Stuttgart. Obviously sitting in 7th, I think, as it stands. A point against the side who are above you is a really good result for Stuttgart. And Frankfurt, they would have wanted to win that game, but can't get it. And then Hertha Berlin picking up a win against Augsburg. This one, as it stands, 2-0. We've got Cologne and Werder Bremen. That's tomorrow. And then you've got Bielefeld versus Union. So, it's today. This is the game that could really change Borussia Dortmund's season up. It really is, as I find Josh. I'll do is unlock my door, but it's with Emre Can on the at the right. There we go. Dortmund have found their feet a little bit more. I think they were really shooken up by that early goal. It was nearly just under 2 minutes into the game, and I do think that has stunned them. I really did, and then I think for Bayern, they need to just keep a calm head now. If they can get a goal, if at half-time it's 2-1, Bayern can easily come back. And Bayern aside, they can come out and win this now 6-2 if they wanted. They've got that quality. It's all to do with if Dortmund can hold on. Got to be Sané on the wing, plays it through to the midfield. To Goretzka, puts a good ball in straight to the head of Zagadou. Sané does get a foot to it, poor touch by Goretzka. No players gamble on it. It's eventually Thomas Delaney who keeps it in, and does actually go out. Boateng though plays it through to Alaba. This is where Bayern they're just enjoying the possession now. Ball switched out to them. Good ball to Leroy Sané. Got to get a good one into the box. Muller tries to play it in and it finds actually Thorgan Hazard on the other way. Alphonso Davies did win it to Kingsley Coman. Kimmich plays the ball lane. It's dangerous. And Sané's just headed it over. Oh, it's a good ball in by Kimmich. Sané just can't head it into the goal. He should have probably put it against the face of the goal, but brighter signs for Bayern Munich. A lot brighter signs. Thomas Muller, who played the initial ball in. And hits will kick long. He might go. Meunier doesn't win the header and he will go out for a Bayern throw. This is where we'll see Bayern really get a foothold of this game. If I just search Bayern Munich, so I can load up the stats and stuff. But Haaland, 2 goals in the 2nd and the 9th minute. 2 shots, 2 on target. And it has been all Bayern. Bayern have enjoyed the possession. As it stands, though, RB Leipzig are at top of the table by 1 point. Obviously, there is another 70 minutes of football to be played, and it can all change during that. But right now, RB Leipzig are at the top of the table. They're a great, such a fun side to watch. Christian Nkunku, I think, is an incredible player. But now, Bayern will just hold it. That's the thing. Dortmund actually haven't, since they scored that second goal, they haven't had much of the ball. But it's one thing that they're sort of allowing to do is Bayern to have the ball. Hummels does push out, so he leaves a little bit of space for Leroy Sané on the wing. Goes outside the box. Just find Nicolas Schürrle, plays the ball, and it's flicked on by Robert Lewandowski. But it doesn't go anywhere near. Blazes over the crossbar. They're getting a feel for things now by Munich. I am just going to look at some of the predictions from earlier on. Chris's prediction, out the window. Tubbs' prediction, out the window. Wind vows, still in play, and same with Daz's. Daz said 2-2 draw. Wind vows said 3-1. He also said Munich will win 4-0, but we get rid of that. So this really does set the wheels in motion. Good ball into the box. And Lewandowski puts it wide. Not like Robert Lewandowski. You expect him to be burying that. But like I said, Bayern are getting into this game. They really are. It was a good chest by Goretzka. Goretzka heads it down to Lewandowski. But caught in possession here by Munich. They do well to get it out, just cleared away by Mats Hummels. And it's a great clearance because it finds Torgan Hazard on the wing. And it's still not cleared. De Hood fights for the ball, still keeps the ball. And then Bayern Munich do eventually get it out. But not convincing there from Munich. But again, they come on the counter with Kingsley Coman on the wing. Muller played to Coman. Balls onto his right foot. To Goretzka outside the box, who takes a touch, has it, and it's blocked by Zagadou. And then Muller puts it, absolutely blazes it wide. But I don't know. The thing is, you can't predict what a Bayern Munich will do. Obviously, if you look at their previous results, obviously as it stands 2-0. A 5-1 win against Cologne, where it was comfortable. Choupo-Moting opened the goal scoring for them. Beating Lazio 4-1 in the Champions League. Again, very convincing. All goals, 3 of the goals came in the first half. They did lose to Frankfurt 2-1. When me and KD did that Watchalong, great game. Drew with Armenia. And then they had the Club World Cup. So, recently, the form hasn't been the Bayern Munich that we expect. The past 2 games of the form we expect Bayern Munich to have, it's combined of 9 goals, but before that, a bit shaky. It's interesting because it has been all Bayern Munich now. It really has. As Sané does win the ball, cuts onto his right, squares it across, and Munir does really well to get it out. It finds Haaland, who plays it through to Hazard, plays it back into midfield to De Hood, to Delaney. Good opening up the pitch here, Borussia Dortmund. We'll get it out to the wing. And I don't know who that is. It's Marco Reus, but his head's clipped in with the board for some reason, and he's become pink. Good morning from us. It's morning, isn't it? It'll be morning for you. What time is it for you, Kurt? I'm trying to think. I can figure it out. So when I do my 8, it's 9. It's 9. So it's probably. But it is. It's the morning, so it's 6 a.m. I'm guessing. I'm probably being thick as pig shit here. It's probably around 6 a.m., right? As hits does hoof it long. Again, Munir complaining about hands to his back again a couple of times for Alphonso Davies. Alphonso Davies, though, as you can tell, it's been all dropped by Munich. Not cleared from under his feet from Hummels. But then it's a poor ball into Leon Goretzka to Delaney to De Hood, who has been playing at a good standard for Borussia Dortmund, I think. He stepped up, obviously, the former Gladbach man. Stepped up when Borussia Dortmund needed it. 5 o'clock in the morning for you. Well, Jesus, good morning. It is the true morning. It's Kimmich now. Obviously, Thorgan Hazard, he's coming back from an injury. But what a start for him. And I think I think it might be 2 assists, if I'm right in saying. Flogging Hazard. Maybe. As Muller will whip a ball in. Head away by Meunier. Obviously, Meunier in for, I think, Morey. Morey, I don't think played, but De Gea just hoofs it long, gets it out of danger to Jerome Boateng. So Nicolas Schüller playing it right back today. No Ben Pavard. So surprised Bouna Sarr's not starting there, but I suppose you're gonna want a Nicolas Schüller in your side because he is a key player for you. He is a really key player. So I said about Goretzka. Hazard wins it back to De Gea. To Marco Reus, taps it back Nicolas Schüller. Marco Reus is played through Erling Haaland. Reus is fighting. He's had to slow himself down. But it's Erling Haaland outside the box. Keeps under himself to Leroy Sané. Alaba will kick it out. And it's going to be given as, I think, offside on Marco Reus. Haaland just can't get it out from under his feet. And it's a good tackle. It's actually a really good tackle by Jerome Boateng. I think Royce does slow his run down there. I think if he keeps on going, he can outpace Schüller. Oh, great defender from Thomas Delaney. Wins ball back and then does give it away. De Gea wins. I say a foul. Zagadou, lovely little footwork into the midfield to Haaland. Can't get out from under his feet, but it finds Torgan Hazard. To De Gea. Mahmoud De Gea now. Puts it out to the right. To Meunier. He's got to square it. If so, that's an awful ball by Thomas Meunier. That's an... He just needs to put a bit more power on that, and that's going straight to Haaland. It'd be a hat-trick, it'd be 3-0 for Borussia Dortmund. Got a link for the stream? I don't. You're watching it here, pal. What time kick off Manchester City versus Manchester in Australia today? It'll be on today, won't it? What time does it kick off here? And we can figure that out. Obviously, we have got a watch along for it. It was a late decision, but we've got a watch along for that. That's at 4:30. So if it's 9 o'clock when it's 8 for us, so 8, it's 23 hours. So just down a day, take away an hour. I think it'd be on at it might be 2:30 in the morning for you. Yeah, 3:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, 3:30-ish. It's early on, whatever it is. Oh, he's put a notification on for Villa, Wolves and Leicester Brighton. Thank you very much. I've got it up on my phone anyway. Do I have a bet on him? I don't know if I do have a bet on him, actually. I think I was gonna put one on Dortmund, actually. Sané puts it across and it's 2-1. Robert Lewandowski comes out of really nowhere, but it's 2-1 now. Poor market, Manchester play tomorrow, exactly. Both of them. I just want to say to you, I got distracted with putting a bet on. It comes out to the wing to Kingsley Coman. Switches it across to Kimmich, to Sané. And then Leroy Sané, Schultz pulls away for a bit, gives Sané. Sané cuts on his right. Squares it across because Zagadou was pushed further back. Zagadou playing Lewandowski offside. Lewandowski's so open, puts it in the back of the net. Simple goal for Bayern Munich. Game on? Is it game on? It was coming. This is what I was worried about when we went 2 goals up. I'm like, you're going to give Bayern so much time on the ball now. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on there. You're going to give Bayern a lot of time now on the ball. And it's exactly what they did. Lewandowski puts it in, and now it's a lot closer of a game. It's going to be a first yellow card of the game. And it's going to be Robert Lewandowski. Just stabs in on Mahmoud De Gea, sorry. De Gea goes down injured. Just gets a bit of studs to his foot. But a yellow card for Lewandowski. I'll have to play a little bit safe here. As De Gea does get back up. But 2-1 as it stands. This game is turned interesting now. Dortmund will have to go for it a little bit more. They don't have that 2-goal cushion. And Hummels will... I think Chan has sometimes pushes... Yeah, Chan... No, it's when Meunier moved up. Chan over the top. Boateng's took an god awful touch. Took it to the corner. Does actually really well. But Alphonso Davies loses it through to Hazard. There's a lot of space on the left here. De Hood plays through Royce, who does keep it. Tries to put it back into the box. Good pressing from Thomas Delaney, and it's given as a foul. And I think that's David Alaba. Any bets? No. No bets today. I had some on earlier, but none of them came off. My closest one I had was like a grand return on like 13 teams to win. Good stop, my Mowin hits. But it's from Kingsley Coman on the left, just has a shot. And Mounier now is going to get a yellow card. You know what, a smart foul on Coman. I'm lying, that was an awful challenge. I thought Coman had already got the ball under his feet. He had a good stop by hit, so gets to it. You know, that's a smart little save. Gets his foot to it, clears it out. And now it's going to be a dangerous free kick here for Bayern Munich. Cross will come in. Is that Kimmich? I think that's Kimmich standing over it. Yeah, it's Josh Kimmich standing over it. Puts a good ball in. Headed away, and then Nico Schultz will hoof it out long. Thorgan has a chase. He's not going to beat Alphonso Davies in a pace race. So we'll give him to David Alaba, who's pushed back a bit. Give him a bit of support. Boateng plays a lovely ball to the wing. Bayern really feeling themselves now. Thorgan Hazard. Good press on Coman. Coman puts first time ball in. Here's Royce in the chest. Claims for handball. Muller screamed for a handball there. Nothing given. I mean, VAR will check it. Good to be Nicholas Schuler. Sula to Sane. Back to Nicolas Sula. Sane's mid a run. Sula plays the ball with him. And it's Coleman can't flick it in. And flick it out for a goal kick. This game slowed down a little bit. But I do think... Ooh. I think this is going to be checked. Never mind. Zagadou gets out to Delaney, who doesn't really get it clear. Goretzka does well to win the ball. Lewandowski outside the box. Has got Sula on the wing. Sula cuts inside. Can't get it in. Lewandowski's waited outside the box. Kimmich, sorry, outside the box. Coleman now. Dortmund. Oh. Another late challenge on De Hood, this time by Josh Kimmich. De Hood wins the foul. Kimmich, not a happy bunny. Not a happy bunny. But out to Leroy Sané, I'm just seeing it. The goal, Sane cuts to his right. It's a good ball in. Zagadou plays him on side. It's smart. It's a Lewandowski thing. He keeps eyes on Zagadou. Long ball over the top, though. Haaland doesn't win it. Haaland does win it, but it falls straight to the feet of Goretzka. And Bayern really get into this game here. Leroy Sané. To Goretzka. To Kimmich. Puts into the box. Sané back heels. And good tackle by Mats Hummels. It was a shot from Lewandowski. Looked like it was heading in, but Hummels gets a foot in. Sula tries playing. Zagadou clears. Rowan, you know the Moxley vs Omega match was stipulation? An exploded barbed wire death match. It's a mouthful. It's a Japanese match, it has. Just YouTube it. It's mental. The match. Good ball into the box. Lewandowski keeps it in, but he puts it straight to the hands of Mowin hits. Kimmich, sir. That's a great block by, I think it was going to go to the hands of Hayes, but it's a great block by Mats Hummels. Obviously, Joachim Low watching on. We'll keep an eye on a couple of these German players. So you've got the elder statesman in thing. It's a great ball into the box. Sane nearly on the end of it. Nico Schultz does get there though. It's all Bayern this. It is all Bayern. As it stands. Still 2-1. But this game has not been Dortmund's. Thing is, it was sort of a perfect start in a way. Get them 2 goals, but I just think because they had that 2-goal cushion, they let Bayern have the ball. And unfortunately, you can't let a side like this have the ball for too long because it will be in the back of the net. But it has been all Bayern. Borussia Dortmund, it's 2 early goals and it came from the man Erling Haaland, who has been rumoured to leave to plenty of clubs. Obviously, there's so many clubs. I think Chelsea was one of the big ones. I think it's about that Haaland doesn't really want, he wants to go to a side. They've got Champions League football, but Sula's driven into the box, tackled by Marco Reus, who plays the first time ball. And Thorgan Hazard will chase, but Boateng will collect it. Sula, if anything, but I think, I'm surprised they haven't put David Alaba there, but I know why Hansi Flick wants Sula in the game. I think Sula is, he's a strange player. He's a very strange player. Because he's a centre, he's got the body of a centre-half, he can do everything the centre-half does, but his footwork and his attacking threat for a centre-back is unparalleled. Oh! Risky challenge by Chan on Thomas Muller. Muller does kick out a play, but Chan does slide in late, leaves himself open. Seeing everyone stood in the stands, obviously. It's a key game, this. It is. Every season, it's the De Cosco. It's the biggest game in the Bundesliga. But this season, some teams have really switched on. Leipzig are the one. They can really win the league, genuinely. They can break the Bayern duct of Bayern winning it for, how many is it, 9 years consecutively now, nearly? I think Leipzig this year can do it. It's that game, I think it's 3 weeks, 3rd of March. Leipzig versus Bayern is a huge, huge game. Passed around the back though. It's good to see Thorgan Hazard back. Out with an injury for a while as well. For a couple, I think at least 2 months, 2 months for sure. Possibly even longer. Foul though by Hummels on Koeman. Again, another dangerous opportunity for Bayern Munich. Dortmund are going to be careful here. Giving the ball away in such prime opportunities for a Niklas Süle, a Boateng to put the heads on this. Cross comes in. Zagadou does really well. And then Hummels heads out, both centre-halves. So it's stopping the set piece. I think I know why Hansi puts it like that. It's because he had a weight problem. Playing centre-half doesn't require much running. In fairness, Süle runs like a dream, doesn't he? I like Niklas Süle, I really do. Xhaka in the mud again. KL won't hear that slander. He loves Granit Xhaka. If you watch any of his watch-alongs, I think Xhaka will always be brought up. Which I can't blame him for. But he did have an absolute howler. Kicking it straight to Chris Wood. Kings are coming on the wing though. Good ball to Davis, whips it in. Hummels will kick it out. We're nearly at the end of the half. Hiya, KL. Did anyone get my mayor? Did you hear my mayor request while you were here, KL? Too late now, but Alaba now to Boateng. I'm nervous. It's been all Bayern. I think Bayern will get it back into this before the end of half. And I say that long ball to Coman. Puts it into the middle. Stopped well by Chan. De Hood then. Through to Royce. Royce got a bit of time. Cuts it across. Royce to Nico Schultz. To Hazard. Back to Schultz. Back to Hazard. Lovely football. Hazard then plays it onto the right, but Munier makes his run so late. But Thomas Munier is not outpacing Alphonso Davies. It was ambitious from Hazard. Maybe Matteo Mori. As I see the Xhaka slander. Please tell me, is it true? And then he cost the Arsenal yet another win. If they were fans there, we would have given the finger again. And that's going his right. Plays it over the crossbar. Kale won't hear it. He's a Xhaka fanboy. No matter how shit Xhaka is, Kale will defend him till he dies. Sadly, it's true, Kyle. Irish Rowan is taking pity on me. Irish Rowan? I've got to back Kyle. He loves Granit Xhaka. Royce has stolen it. It's fine because it goes to De Hood, who plays a really high ball over the top. It's found Hazard. Good for Haaland. Great first touch. Puts it into the box and it goes straight to David Alaba. It was good thinking from Haaland. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a right foot, really. Massively. Oh, Kyle, you don't want to hear this. We've got more Xhaka slander in the chat. You're going to have to defend yourself, Kyle. He's getting a bad reputation. Hazard to Delaney. To Haaland on this left-hand side here. He went out. Ref says no. The flag went up for offside, but the ball went out of play at first, I'd say. And also, it comes off Sane. Oh, KL. Now Tubbs and Bernardo turning on Xhaka. He's not the best player, is he, KL? In fairness, KL, what does Xhaka actually do that makes him so good? Xhaka is the worst, aka Saka is better, and even Laka is better. Xhaka, Saka to Xhaka to Laka. Was that the commentary line? Something stupid, whatever it was. This game has really... I can't believe you're losing your mod status because of Xhaka. That would be a very petty reason. But in fairness, if there was a Tigesh diss, you'd be losing it. Stefan Tigesh, best player in that black and yellow behind Haaland. I don't hear what anyone has to say. Yeah. Coleman though on the wing. He's got Alphonso Davies on the overlap. Doesn't use him. De Hood makes a nice little challenge. And Dortmund should start counter-attacking here. De Hood plays it through to Marco Reus. Good defending from Kimmich. Who does foul him. And there is a free kick won in Bayern's half. It's a great challenge by De Hood. Gets the ball. I think he got the ball. Yeah, he didn't get the ball. I think this might be a penalty for Bayern Munich. I don't think Mahmoud Dahoud has touched the ball there. I've heard the whistle being blown twice. He's going to go look at the monitor. I think this might be a penalty to Bayern Munich. I thought Dahoud got the ball. And I don't think he has. I think this is a penalty for Bayern Munich. Such a foolish way to lose it as well. Yeah, not a long look. It's a penalty for Bayern Munich. They had such a good start, didn't they, Dortmund? What are you talking about, Rowan? There's no such thing as Xhaka to Saka to Laka to Xhaka to Laka. So many words. He's never passes forward. In fairness, but like KL said, Who actually plays perfect passes to Chris Wood? Detti said, Ayabano Bako, Indonesia. Well, I'm guessing you say, welcome. If you're from Indonesia, welcome. I think. I don't know. But it's a pen for Bayern Munich. It's a clear penalty. It's after the replays. But Rowan Lewandowski steps up and puts it away. Salzman hits a dream. And Borussia Dortmund with 2-0 up. It is now 2-2. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. Well, thank you very much for watching today. I genuinely do appreciate it. Not over. It's not over. Good penalty. It's a really good penalty from Lewandowski. It's that little step that sells Marwin hits. Not much you can do. Not much you can do. They really are the best side in the world. Genuinely. And as much talent as Haaland's got, this is a Dortmund fault. They sat back and allowed the pressure. It's a stupid. I thought it was a good tackle by Dahoud. I really did. And it was given away. Leroy Sané plays it to the wing to Schuler, who doesn't keep it in. Wait, what? Oh, it's a corner. Never mind, he does keep it. That goes out of play. That does go out of play. It's going to be corner for Bayern Munich, though. Move these trips. This goes in. Dortmund have been robbed. Corner comes in. Headed away. Alaba has the box and he plays it over the crossbar. Football's a shit game anyway. F1's back soon. Villa went to take a free kick. Wolves player World Cup dropped. What? Villa went to take a free kick. Wolves player walked up to the ball. Ref never gave anything. Huh? Oh, right. Villa thought they had a free kick, but they didn't. If you said a consolation round, I didn't like Bayern's performance first half. They were it. You can write that. Well, I can say it. You can say shit. They were shit. Rowan, let's change the scoreboard to Borussia. Wait, what? Oh, you said Borussia Dortmund. I'm guessing that's what you mean. All right. No. Yeah. I've lost faith. I don't know what I'm doing now. We were 2-0 up. Change the score to Borussia. We were 2-0 up. They just can't fucking defend. Zagadou's on the ball, he clears it out. Fair play to Bayern, they showed the grit to get back into the game, but I wasn't a fan of them just sitting back. KL, you stumped me, I'll be honest, lad, you did. Ball comes into the box, so straight to the hands of Marwin hits, referee will blow his whistle. Half time in this game. That's one thing we both can agree on. Gladbach was shit. Shit. KL, let me know, was Sindel injured? Is that why he wasn't playing? I'm guessing. I mean, and also, Kurt, I saw your A-League stuff. What a win. I mean, Melbourne victory are shit. They are awful. But what a result for Melbourne City. 6-0. Oof. What a result that was. Haaland 2, Lewandowski 2, exactly. I'm just disappointed. I just don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that they, as soon as them 2 goals went in, They sat back and they allowed... You don't give Bayern Munich the ball. They will score goals. I think, let's take away the penalty. A penalty can't be controlled. I think Dahoud's reckless stabbing in there, but you can't control that. Why? Zagadou is so far forward of the defensive... There's a line, and Zagadou's overstepped it. Literally as well. He just plays Lewandowski on the side. And why got that being brought into it? Oh, God. Kale's not happy. Right, well, it's 2-2 as it stands. Dortmund have bowled it. Got to be changes for half-time. There've got to be changes. But what also we can do? Do some shameless promotion while we're wet. So don't forget to check out, obviously, on the YouTube. Like on the video, subscribe, share it with everyone you know. We genuinely do appreciate it. Twitter at _top corner for when we see when we're going to go live, what's coming up on the channel. If any big news in football as well, Josh will always retweet that. But also, you can see articles go up on the sports-corner.com. And one went up last night, this morning, about Daichi Kamada and how he's really... Come on, leaps and bounds. So that's okay. I'll go give that a read. He put that out last night. So don't forget to check that out. As my pizza, I think, is freezing cold. I think. We'll move my drinks over. But yeah, this game. But don't forget to check out some and also Instagram _sports_corner_. Go for us there to see when we're going to go live. Coming up on the channel this week, though, we've got the 6th round of the evening section. This is basically straight after this game in just under an hour. Just under an hour. 6th round of the evening section of the UK Open. Then tomorrow we'll have a live reaction to the Manchester Derby with a KD at 4:25. And then we will have the UK Open later on that evening as well. We have the UK Open semi-finals and the final. So I'll be very fun. Join Josh for that. Then on Monday at 7:30, we have the Inter Milan versus Atalanta. Great Serie A game over there in Italy. And then don't forget there is the UCL FIFA Sim Tournament. Free to play. There's a cash/gift card prize for the winner. Sim FIFA Tournament. You don't need Xbox, PlayStation. 32 players needed. Sign up for that. Remember, you don't need an Xbox or a PlayStation. We just need your name. And I'm going to enjoy my pizza as I just critique Dortmund. I mean... They've been poor. They have. I think you let the 2 goals in at the start. The opening 10 minutes, perfect. The start you wanted if you're Borussia Dortmund. 2 goals up, Erling Haaland, and it gives you such a cushion. Yes, you can sit back and you can play a bit more of a relaxed football. You can. You've got that nice little cushion, as I said. As soon as that 1 goal goes in, you don't stick with what you're doing. You change it up. You don't sit back. You don't allow Bayern on the ball because they'll win it back. And look there. It was a lovely drive into the box. Dahoud sticks a foot out. Back into Dahoud sticks a foot out. I thought he got the ball initially, so did the referee. VAR checks it. He got nothing on it. Coleman goes down. It's penalty. And that's because you allowed them on the ball so much in this game. It's just poor. It is just poor. But should we have a look at the changes that both sides commit, obviously. We're coming into this second half, 0-0 practically. It's 2-2 as it stands, but for Bayern Munich, I think Serge Gnabry is a sure change. I would have, probably for Kingsley Coman, but Coman won the penalty and Sane got the assist for the Lewandowski goal. So both wingers playing, actually, very well. Then other changes stuff, I think we will see Jamal Musiala, obviously, recently just signed his first professional contract. And I think he could make a nice little cheeky impact in this game. And then... I hate to say, probably true promoting might come on for Thomas Muller. Muller only just coming back from COVID. He might be a little bit rusty. Not only come back, I think he played last week, but you know what I mean? True promoting. He scored last week. He might just give them a bit of a oomph. Should I say? But again, with Bayern, their starting 11 is good enough to win the game from minute 0 to 90. Apart from Gnabry, I don't think they do technically need to make any changes. But Borussia Dortmund, on the other hand, it's tough. It is. I think Mateo Mori is quicker than Thomas Meunier. Now, what Hazard has done a lot is switched it across to Meunier. And there was a prime opportunity where there was so much open space, right? No one was there apart from Alphonso Davies. But he was still thinking, if that were Matteo Mori, I think Mori gets in the ball, puts it in, and Haaland might poke it in. Because it was Thomas Meunier, he's going to get nowhere near to the ball. And Alphonso Davies, even from behind, will be able to pick him up. I think Matteo would have got that. You know what, the centre-halves, I'm actually not going to blame him. They haven't had an awful game. And maybe from Zagadou playing Lewandowski on the side, but in terms of from set pieces and from crosses, they've cleared it. They cleared the line well. Nico Schultz has played great. I think Nico Schultz hasn't had a bad game. Midfield, Chan. In fairness, I think they play more of a fight because I think Chan's sitting in at centre half. But as formation, we've got Chan, Delaney again. Good game, can't diss him. I think this is where I think these two players, Dahoud, he hasn't done anything, has he? He gave away the penalty. He really got nothing going in terms of attacking forefront. So I would say maybe take off take off Dahoud and possibly on a Julian Brandt, a Rainier, a Bellingham. I think Bellingham will come for Delaney actually, but maybe a Rainier who obviously scored last week. I think we will see Marco Reus come. I think Julian Brandt will come on the wing. I think we'll definitely see Reus for Brandt. I don't know when that will happen, but that'll be a change. And that third one is a tough one because I really want to say Mukoku comes on for Dahoud and they go two strikers up front. And then sit Shannon and Delaney in the midfield, Hazard and Brandt on the wing, two up front back. I don't see that happening. I don't. Well, maybe. Same with Tigesh. I'd love to see Tigesh come on, but he's definitely not. I think the most likely substitution will be Matteo Mori, Brandt, and then Jude Bellingham. So it's interesting to see how. I mean, see if Meunier is not gassed out. He's obviously got a lot of running to do tonight. Not to just keep up with Kingsley Coman, but to keep up with Leroy Sané. Not Leroy Sané, Alphonso Davies. He will have a lot to do in this game. And so, try keep him sort of, if you have a fresher players on that side. So even if it is, maybe take off Royce, bring on Brandt, and keep Meunier on. Fair enough, Brandt can do a bit more tracking back. But there will be a change on that right, in my opinion, from Edin Terzic. I mean, it just showed the first goal. It's just all the other defenders are holding a really tight, close line. And then it's Zagadou who's just peeled away to further back. Not noticed where he has. And then no one's seen Lewandowski because they think they're all holding a perfect line. Yeah. Zagadou stretches out because he thinks Sané's going for the shot. He cuts it into the inside. It's a great ball into the box by Leroy Sané. But it is, as it stands, 2-2 in this game. And it's all Bayern in it. As we've come to expect, it is all Bayern. But what I will do is I will eat this very, very quick. So I don't have to eat during the actual game. Because, well, I didn't think it'd come this quick. I really didn't. I thought it was going to come in like the 70th minute. Turns out I am, but that's fine. But a Haaland double that opens up the scoring. Good early goals for Erling Haaland. Really good early goals. And he puts it in the back of the net. And you know what? Momentum does swing in Dortmund's favour. But then they get the second goal. A perfect start for them. And then 2 goals from Bayern Munich. Send it all into their favour. 2-2 at the Allianz. I'll be back very soon. Lovely little media break. I'm going to scram two slices of pizza and then we're gone. We shouldn't be long before the second half does kick off though. But yeah, 2-2. What? I think luckily, very luckily, Bayern didn't take the lead. If Bayern took the lead, this game's over and done with. It's still 2-0. So if they could come out as they did in the first half and get some points, I think Dortmund genuinely, it's sad to say they would take a draw. They really would, and it is sad to say because you don't want your side to sorry, I missed a couple of comments. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise the spelling. My bad. Arsenal was shit, Gladbach was shit, Xhaka was shit. Well, he spat on someone too, so it's been an up and down season. Thank you, guys. Kale, your thoughts on handing back over to Dortmund? Bo Svensson, best manager of Bundesliga. I'm guessing he's the Mainz manager. I mean, he's been a great manager for Gladbach, but he has done no favours announcing an early and damaging form. Kale, if you're still here, do you genuinely think that has had an effect on Gladbach? Like, obviously he will, but at the end of the day, he's still the manager. Nothing's changed apart from his leaving. He is still there. It's still the same coaching, probably the same training he was doing. I'm saying, when was Marco Rose announced as the Marco Rose? See, when was he announced? I'll go back. Probably find it here. Rose got back. He managed to thing. February the 15th, it was announced, which means after February the 15th, it's a 2-1 loss to Mainz, a 2-0 loss to Gladbach, a 3-2 to Leipzig, a 1-0 to 1-0 to Dortmund in the Pokal quarter-final, 1-0 to Leverkusen, but before that, you lost to Cologne, you drew with Union. It's a strange thing, though, because you were already on starting your losing streak, and like your poor performances. Before it was announced, the loss to Cologne, the draw with Wolfsburg, and then after Wolfsburg it was announced. But you had such a stellar start to the season that clearly it isn't just a thing of him leaving. Do you know what I mean? Clearly it isn't an effect of him leaving, otherwise you would have started this form if it was January when you came back, but you beat Bielefeld, you beat Bayern, you drew with Stuttgart, you beat Verdi, you beat Dortmund in that stellar game we did a watch-along for. And then it started, drew with Union, beat Stuttgart in the Pokal, but then lost to Cologne, drew with... I don't know, I feel like it hasn't had that much of an effect. I think you were just going through a bad patch regardless. It probably hasn't helped. It definitely hasn't helped, but... Also, I hate to say, but seemingly, Mainz are rattling everyone at the moment. Apart from Schalke, it was a boring game. But beating Gladbach, drawing with Leverkusen, beat Union, who were up there, beat Leipzig. You know what I mean? They're putting up a fight down in the lowly heights of 16th. But they're putting up a fight, as the second half will be underway. But as the table stands, Bayern Munich are at the top of the league, just on goal difference this time. Both them and Leipzig on 53 points. It still keeps the league open. It could all come down to that big game, but we are underway here in the Allianz Arena. And Anwar just said, "What's up? My name is Anwar. Welcome, Anwar, to the stream." As now it's Kingsley Coman to Alphonso Davies. Good pressure from Marco Reus. And Thorgan Hazard's pushed into Kimmich, just left a bit of space on this right. But Dominic just done really. Kingsley Coman, Bayern have done really well because it's Coman. Gets out all the way to Nicolas Süle on the right hand side. Into the midfield to Robert Lewandowski, who's pushed up a bit. To Leroy Sané. Puts it out to Muller on the wing. Good tackle by Mats Hummels. Keeps the ball under him, and then Nico Schultz takes it out. Poor ball by Nico Schultz, who wins the second ball. As Hummels will have to get this out against Thomas Muller. Gets it to Zagadou. And Dortmund finally can breathe a little bit. Again, they've just got to have the start they had in the second half. And not go back as do. Yeah, Channy's sitting in the centre. So they are playing 5 at the back. with Chan as that the left centre back, Hummels as the central one. It's a great ball across though. Nico Schulz on the left against Schuler. Tries to get the ball in. Good tackle by Schuler, and he'll kick it out for a throw-in. So great ball across to Schulz. Can he probably do better than Nico Schulz? Definitely. I think he could try a ball in, but you know what? It allows you to get people up from the throw-in, and he takes it to Delaney. Schulz to Delaney now, who's fallen over, keeps under the thing. Schulz crosses the ball in. It goes past Haaland. Oh! Thorgan has that just inside the box. Puts it to the bottom. Just puts it wide. Should be getting that on target, possibly. It's a good ball in by Schulz. It misses Haaland. It's bouncing. Davies isn't there. And Hazard just puts it into the side netting. It's been won in midfield by Cham. To Royce. Marco Royce driving in the midfield. He's gone under a foul. And it's been waved away. I thought that should have been a penalty. Maybe stabbed in at the back. I'd like to see a replay, but not given. Waved away immediately. They'll obviously check it, but it was waved away immediately. But it's Kimmich now. Onto the wing to Thomas Muller. A bit of a better start from Dortmund, what you want to see, but I suppose with 5 at the back, there's not going to be that as attacking intent as much as when they were playing 4. It's very similar how they lined up under Lucien Favre in terms of they did play that 5 at the back. The ball somehow found Kingsley Coman outside the box to Josh Kimmich, who has the shots. Oh, he's just spilled it! Then he saves it. Oh, Marwin hits. You nearly had a mare there. Hits like, it was, Marwin hits there, nearly spills it. He comes out and makes a stop, which, thank fuck, but, oof, that could have been very embarrassing. Right, by a bad start again, I know. And I'm about to say, I know, you've nearly just gone and scored from a howler from Marwin hits. But I say, I know they haven't checked that. I want to see the Marco Reus foul. It definitely isn't one, because we'll see here now. Marco Reus takes a touch. I mean, Kimmich does come across. I think there's shouts. If it's gonna, I think it could be a free kick because the initial foul starts outside the box. There's obviously going to be some bias, for sure. Alba with the ball at the back though, plays it through to Kingsley Coman. Yeah, we've seen them penalties given and not given, unfortunately. Because I would have liked to see that given for us. Get Haaland his hat-trick. But it stands 2-2. 5 minutes gone. It's 5 minutes played in this game. Well at the back, Hazard to Chan to Meunier, who's caught in possession here, wins the throw-in. It's one bonus that Dortmund do have with Chan at the back is they can... Hits just fumbles the catch. Coman nearly gets on it. He does a good recovery. It's not even the best shot. He just doesn't actually just catch it. He does make a good second save. I've got to give him that, but you can't be dropping them balls. Meunier takes the throw. Haaland loses it to Leon Goretzka. Just really sloppy there from Marwin hits. Very sloppy there. It'll be interesting to see if Berkey does find himself back into the side when he's fully fit. I think he's fully fit now. He won't be on the bench if he's not. They would have put Umbahan in, but maybe just because Hitz has played the most recent games, let him play, bring Berkey in slowly. Muller plays the ball in, back to Thomas Muller, outside of the foot into the box. Lewandowski lays it off to Goretzka. Chan steals it. It's one thing that Dortmund have got with great at the back with Emre Can is he can take it out from the back. He really can. I mean, if we look at the games that both these sides have got coming up next, Werder next Saturday for Bayern Munich, should be a win. Should be a win for Bayern Munich. And then for Dortmund, it's Sevilla, and then it's Hertha at 5:30. Now, I'm going to say it should be a win for Dortmund, but Hertha picking up a win last weekend, it could be the start of something new. It's all to do with this game. If this game ends a draw, Dortmund like, okay, they'll go to Sevilla. If they get the win against Sevilla, it's a win against Hertha. But if they get knocked out of the Champions League, that can really knock their confidence. It really can. And I'm looking at Dortmund's final fixtures, 4 fixtures of the season. Wolfsburg, Leipzig, Mainz, who have been known to rattle teams, and obviously then Bayer Leverkusen. But ball played through to Haaland, who's been brought down by David Alaba, not given. Not given, now it's Josh Kimmich. He actually does really well to win the ball, gets the ball first. I'm just worried when Dortmund just pass it around like this and no one presses. Haaland is just on his lonesome. Great reading by Nico Schulz. Oh, he wins the first ball, but he can't take it out. Now Sane, Zagadou will punt it out. Alphonso Davies wins the header. It's not clear. It's not that good clearance by Thorgan Hazard. And it's Josh Kimmich again. Long ball over the top. To Leroy Sane on the wing. He'll collect a good chest down by Sane. Cross comes in. Headed away by Mats Hummels. Delaney wins the next header. Haaland now tripped down. A foul in the midfield. Haaland's gone down holding his leg, I think. Holding his foot. Not pleasant there. I think he just... Boateng just clips Haaland's foot. Just clip his foot. This isn't good. Haaland holding his foot. Not what you want to see if you're Borussia Dortmund. Erling Haaland going down. The referee signaled over to the physio team to come get him. So Haaland out for a bit of time in December to January. He was out for a bit due to just injury, but if he's out now, Youssef Moukoko may have to come on. I think Haaland will be able to carry on. It doesn't seem like a severe injury. Hansi Flick, very calm, just watching on. Like Edin Terzic, who is pacing up and down the sideline. I mean, the medical team just taking a look at Haaland. This really would be an awful, awful injury if he has to come off. He's walking on it. I think he'll be fine. Just put a picture. Has Josh seen the draw for the darts, Rowan? I don't know. I haven't talked to him because we've been doing the stream, Daz. So I don't know. Like I said, as soon as this game's done, I will literally finish it like that, and Josh can start streaming. It's now Zagadou. Hoofs it out long to Mounier. To Chan. Playing it back to Hits. Please don't F this up. He's F'd this up. He's just kicked out for a throw-in. Throw-ins took relatively quick by Bayern. Chan does really well to defend that. De Hood now to Hummels. He's got a lot of open space on the left if using. He does use it. To Nico Schulz. Hits Schuller and goes out for a thing. Haaland's still just checking his heel. I think it is bleeding, I think. I still think it's a pleasant injury. Who's been the better side tonight, Rowan? Russ, I'd love to say it was Borussia Dortmund. It's been Bayern Munich by a mile. They've been the better side. I think for opening 10 minutes it was Dortmund, but it has been Bayern, as that's a great clearance by Jerome Boateng. And Neuer will hoof it long. Good first touch in the midfield, but it's won by Marco Reus. Can't flick on to Haaland. There's nothing getting going for Borussia here. They switched across now to Mounier. That's just in Tubbs. Do you remember an ex-player called Darren Bent? If you don't remember, everyone's going to remember Darren Bent. Surely De Hood's lost it in the midfield. I'd take De Hood off. He just hasn't been today. He hasn't. And it's actually quite like Maru De Hood. He played great against Sevilla. He had a good game midweek. I said 2-2 for this game early this afternoon. Ooh. I mean, if you get that right, fair play. I said a Dortmund win because I had to back. I think it said 3-2, 3-1. So, Nicholas Schuller plays the ball into the box to Zagadou, who starts to leave it hits, realises he's not going to get to it, and has to just emergency clear it out. Oh, Goretzka to Alaba now. It's just a barrage of red shirts in it. All Bayern Munich. Which is so annoying to see. Sula to Neuer. Haaland's put good pressure on. Forced an awkward clearance by Neuer. Hazard. And Haaland's offside. Oh, no, he's not offside, but now, who does really well to play through his legs, back heel it through to Haaland, same with Hazard. And it's going to be cleared away by Jerome Boateng through to Nicolas Sula, playing as a right back this evening. Sané's made a run on the right, hasn't used him. Sané, cross comes in, headed well by Zagadou. You know what? Even though they've let 2 goals in, I think the centre halves can be a little bit proud of what they've done today. There have been a lot of opportunities. Oh, he's in the Sky. I know he does a lot of punditry for Sky Sports. In fairness, does. But it's clear that they've had a decent game. In what can be when you've conceded 2 goals, they've had a good game in terms of getting the ball out, winning headers. It's just positioning has been poor. Has it been a lot of times this season? But Marco Reus has got it in the wing. Haaland's made a run. It's blocked well. Reus has switched all the way across to Thomas Meunier, who's going to have to get his wheels going. He does. I said no, it doesn't get it. It doesn't get it under control, and Meunier loses it. Again, it's such a prime opportunity, and it's just a waste of a ball from Borussia Dortmund. Darren Bent was bang average striker, and that was kind of me to say. He wasn't awful, was he? It's just Darren Bent. As Alaba plays it to the midfield, just so much open space for Leon Goretzka and Thomas Muller to move around. No one pressing them. They're just giving them time to play these long balls across. Alphonso Davies wins the header to Alaba. Back to Alphonso Davies on the wing. Hazard just so scared to foul him here. Coman. Lovely cut out by Kingsley Coman. Advantage for Bayern Munich. It's still Kingsley Coman. Lovely footwork blocked by Chan. And then eventually cleared by Chan. I wonder, can we see if Terzic is making any changes? Or anyone's warming up? Because right now, you can't see, but it's Thomas Muller outside the box. Plays it to the wing. To Alaba. Cross comes in. Blocked in Shabatog and Hazard. Still Alaba. Right, genuine, no one warming up yet. I know we're on the 15 minutes in, I suppose. Schuler wins a header, and it just goes wide. And there is going to... Oh, my God! Oh, my God! It's happening! It's happening! Oh, yes! I didn't think it was gonna. I really didn't. Oh, no, don't walk away. Oh, no. Oh, Stefan Tigges is coming on. What? What? I mean, I think he must be injured. Terzic wouldn't just take his top goal scorer, he's the best player on the side. But Erling Haaland has come off, and Stefan Tigges has come on. Oh, you don't understand if he bags. And also Julian Brandt has come on for Torgan Hazard. Fairness, Torgan Hazard were never going to play. Tigges has already put pressure on Jerome Boateng. Oh, this has got a new lease of life for me now. So the captain of the under-23s. I'm just going to find... I'm guessing the reason he's come off, Haaland's come off, is he went down injured under that heel. It did look like he had blood in his socks. So I think that's why he has come off. I'm just looking. Stefan Tigges, not the Bundesliga, we don't care about that. In the Regionalliga West, 22 appearances, 16 goals. Lewandowski tried to hit it on the volley, and Chan just accidentally clips him. And they are going to hand Haaland, it is his heel. And they just don't want to risk an injury. I just don't, you know what I mean? It's too much of a risk for them. Also, I was seeing, Dortmund 2 did play at the weekend. My God, please tell me Tigges scored. Because I know he can play for Bob, but I don't know whether, because if he gets called up, where is it? Here we go, 2-1. I don't know whether if he gets called up, like, he can't play for the side. Who scored? Oh, Itachi and Krebs. Oh, Angus Knopf got him an assist as well. No, Toby Rashkull also did play, which is nice to see. I like Tobias Rashkull. So Tigges, it wasn't even in the side because obviously he was called up for this week. But Lucan Mbauhen did play for the under 23s as well, which is nice. Fuck Tigges coming in, buying it exactly, Tubbs, exactly. Come on, Stefan. I think it's just bruising on the back of his heel, Haaland there. It'll be interesting to see why if he might just be perfectly fit for the game against Sevilla, and I wouldn't be surprised. Ball over the top though. It's Leroy Sané up against Hummels. Sané's outstrength Hummels laid it off to Lewandowski, who puts it wide. So Haaland can't get his hat trick, but Robert Lewandowski can still get the hat trick. Lewandowski, maybe expect him to do better there, but it was an awkward angle. He had a man in front of him as well. I can't believe he's come. I didn't think he was going to come on. I really didn't. So obviously, it's 5 changes, isn't it? It's what the beautiful thing about Bundesliga, it's 5 changes. And ball played. So Julian Brandt, we want him to make an impact. So with Thorgan and Hazard coming back, Brandt sort of reduced to the bench as well, obviously with Royce as well. But I think Royce has gone sat on the left, if I'm right. No, he'll be on the right. Brandt's on. It's just an out-and-out replacement. Out-and-out replacement. Ball play back to Manuel Neuer. It's not cleared. Tigges has got to get a first touch here. He actually doesn't win the ball. He's out-strength Jerome Boateng, which not many men can do, but Tigges can. Neuer, clearance not the best. It takes an awkward bounce when he went to go kick it. But luckily, they got away with it. Oh, come on, Tigges. I just want Dom to get an attack now. You want Lewandowski to get a hat-trick? I want Tigges to get a goal or a shot on target. As Alphonso Davies using that pace that he possesses. He's driving it. Yep, Ronaldo did see that as well. The Japanese Championship trophy in Korean baseball is a sword. It's that image of all of them just holding the sword up. It's incredible, isn't it? Imagine that, winning a sword. It looks so cool in a trophy cabinet as well, rather than just a boring trophy. Ball over the top, played by Alphonso Davies. Coleman can't get it under control. And it's going to be Serge Gnabry. He's going to put his shin pads on. So interested to see. I'm guessing it'll be Leroy Sané he does come on for. Let's have a look here. Hitz will take the goal kick. Munir wins the header. Brand then doesn't win the second ball. Muller does to Kimmich. Chan pushes out, but he makes the first tackle. And he'll stay with Goretzka. And puts him on the floor. Who doesn't want to win a Korean? Exactly, it's amazing. Can I find it? Baseball Championship. Japan. Japan trophy. Where's the sword? Images. No, I'm just gonna. If I just type in sword, I'm sure it'll come up. There it is. Let me save, not copy of it. If I save this image, I can show it. It's incredible. Imagine that when you're listing the title as a sword. Images. So Nico Schultz coming into the team. I don't think he's actually had a bad performance today, Nico Schultz. Hopefully Guerrero is fit for midweek, but as you can see, look at that. Imagine winning that isn't. It needs to start a petition for one of the leagues. But have it as League One. If you win League One, you win a sword. As Serge Gnabry will come on for number 29, which will be Kingsley Coman. So Sané will stay on, but Coman will come off. He won the penalty from Dahoud. He won the penalty. If only Bayern was sub on Kwasi to counter Tiggs. No one can counter Stefan. Is Kwasi even on the bench? He's not, is he? No, who is the backup centre half? Lucas Hernandez? Yeah, Lucas Hernandez, I think, is the backup, innit? I've realised that Bayern don't have a... I suppose you've got Nicolas Schuler and you put Hernandez at the right, yeah. Your backup centre-half is playing at right back. That's cool, innit? It's so fucking cool. There's De Hood in the midfield. Surprised he's still on the pitch, but... Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Schultz now. Play back to Zagadou. To Delaney. To De Hood. To Zagadou. Come on. They've got to get something going here, Dortmund. Schultz to De Hood. Plays a long ball over the top. Tigges has won the header. And he gets it under his feet. He's attacked by Boateng, but... Oh, he's just a big lump, innit? But like in a good way. He's just tallish. Yeah, Lucas Hernandez, yeah. But I said, but he's more of a fullback, so... But in fairness, with this Bayern side, anyone can play anywhere, really. The only one you probably could not play anywhere would be Lewandowski. I think Sané and Coleman could both play at fullbacks if you desperately need. Lewandowski's the only one where you maybe not play. You could probably say it's play at centre mid if you desperately need. You don't. Sula though. To Sané. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, they're still sticking with the same formation. Matteo Mori will come on. Terzi's trusting his youth here. Really trusting his youth. Tigges and Mori possibly coming on. I mean, Julian Brandt as well, only 24 years old. He's obviously not the oldest. Long ball over top to Marwin Hitz, who collects it. And he doesn't actually drop it because he refuses. And also another youngster, a 17-year-old Jude Bellingham, will also be coming on. He really is... I like it. I like it. They'll only have one sub left. And you know what? I'd like to see Youssef Moukoko in this game. See if he can get involved. But Mounier, play into the middle to De Hood. De Hood! Good ball! It's a great challenge by, I think that... Is that David Alaba? Oh, it's Jerome Boateng. When he stretched for it, he hurt himself. He immediately went down. It was a great ball by Boateng. Good ball in by De Hood. It's gonna find Royce if Boateng doesn't get a touch to that. But it could have found Royce, and Royce could have squared it to Tigges. I'm just saying. But Javi Martinez, exactly. But Boateng immediately went down holding his leg. Possibly pulled his hamstring. Joachim Low has fallen asleep. Oh, he's up. There he is. He's awake. I'm back now. Done my review of Carlisle season. Now over after another spineless display. Yet another failure. It's not over, Chris. Genuinely, you can still get playoffs. We said it last watch on didn't we, when you had 4 games left. It's like if you win all 4, you're back in 3rd. You could still be in the playoffs. It's going to be Zagadou who comes off. Mounier at centre half. And Mori at the right. You know, good game from Dan Axel Zagadou. I think he's also coming back off injury. But Jude Bellingham. Can Jude Bellingham get... And it's going to be for Thomas Delaney. Thomas Delaney, again, another good player. They've got a good selection of players. It really is just all about getting that as one strong unit. And it is going to be Javi Martinez, who's actually going to come on for Jerome Boateng. It's not nice to see Jerome Boateng limping off the pitch. They'll take him off here. Not what you want to see. If Hansi Flick's going to go over and talk to him. But Javi Martinez will come in at centre half. A lot of players start playing not in their natural positions. Martinez will be in at centre half. They're going back far. Wait, Mounier maybe at centre half as well. I'm trying to think. I'll wait and see how they're setting up. It's going to be Schultz, Chan, Hummels, Mounier. I think Mori's come on as a right mid, which means Royce has gone more central, I'd presume. Or Tiggs has fallen over. What minute? It's the 70th minute. I'll give you a countdown as well if you want to sync up. 70th minute, and then it's 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Schuler in the midfield plays it across to David Alaba. Lovely play by Serge Gnabry. Lovely link-up play between Gnabry and Goretzka. Puts it into the box. Poor ball. And Hummels will kick it out for a corner. I have no faith now in these players, unfortunately. I have faith in the manager, but not the players. Players always let managers down at Carlisle. Awkward step and Boateng. Probably, I think it's his hamstring, because when he was limping off, it's when he stretched for the ball. As soon as that leg went outstretched, as soon as he sort of made connection, he immediately went down clutching it. As Kimmich will whip this ball in. It's a good ball. Hits, does get a good punch to it. Puts outside the box to David Alaba. I'm looking where's Tigesh has stayed up there. He's going to go to win. Morris to check behind him. Kimmich whips another decent ball in. It's chested down by Goretzka. Gnabry's still going in the box. And it's going to go out for a corner. Hits. It was Jude Bellingham who actually just comes across and clears out. Hits needs to claim and say, that is mine. Because Hits can dive on that, put it down and stops the pressure. But it's another corner for Bayern Munich this time. Kimmich whips it in. A good ball headed away by Tigesh. Alaba heads it away. De Hood wins the initial header and will put it out for a throw-in. Well worked by Mahmoud De Hood there. And De Hood had some more good defensive work. Again, this time tackling Alaba. You know what? Dortmund defended well there against that onslaught of attacks from Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich have immediately got the ball back. I expect us to get beat, don't get me wrong, but the performance was spineless. One of the easiest wins Morecambe will get. Like, did you play bad, Chris, or was it a lucky win, or... Again, like you said, you've still got 3 games in hand. It's enough. There's still nearly like how many games? Like 13 games left. You can still guarantee get playoffs. It's a tougher way to go through, but you can still get it. You can really still get it as Alaba plays it through to Thomas Muller. So Kimmich has got a bit of time. As Javi Martinez switches it across to Niklas Schuler. You played bad. I mean, if you want to be playoff contenders, it's laid outside the box. Gnabry has a shot. Oh, it's looping. It's looping over Hits. Hits does well to jump up and get it, but he's nearly fallen. He takes a deflection off Mounier, and he does jump up well and collect it. Unfortunately, when you're fighting for the playoffs, you just have to... You will lose games. It's how you respond. Tigges wins the header. Brandt's got onto the loose ball from Alphonso Davies. Tigesh has played a long ball up in the air to Brandt on the wing. Now this is where you want the ball to be crossed in. Into the midfield to Jude Bellingham, who puts it back out to the right to Matteo Mori. Mori crosses in! Oh, it's a great header. How's he offside? Stefan Tigesh, nearly. Best way to describe it, Morecambe played against an open net. Not a good play. You know, this is what we want to do now. Play the ball into the box. Tigesh can win them headers. It's what we did well. Lovely interlink play between Jude Bellingham and Mori, the 2 substitutes. Sula takes a heavy touch, but Sula's still running. Puts it into the middle. For Thomas Muller. Back to Lewandowski. It's Bayern's opportunity now. Taking it into midfield. Lovely football. Good ball by Mounier. The acting centre-half as it stands now. We'll just get it out. Straight to David Alaba. We'll get it out. So Mori is at right back, I think. Good tackle by De Hood. Great tackle. Brandt now plays it into the midfield. Tigesh can't win it. A bit too much in it. But De Hood wins it and we'll just hoof it long into that thing. Get the structure. Get the shape back. This has got to be a counter-attack game if Dortmund want to get 3 points out of this. I think the game is still open. I think it's Bayern's game. Don't get me wrong. I think there's still an opportunity for Dortmund to get into this. Gnabry on the wing. Matteo Mori. Good defending from Mori there. Really good defending from the youngster. And it's the final sub. I think it's the final sub. So it's not going to be Mukoku. It's not going to be Piszczek. It's not going to be Pasak. It's going to be Rainier. Oops, series going. It's going to be Rainier. Rainier, Jesus Carvalho. Marco Reus come on. Rainier scored again at the weekend last week against Armenia. And you know what? Come on. This is the chance now. Trust in the youth. It's what Dortmund have done for a while. And you know what? They're going for it. They're going for it. Mats Hummels is going to get the captain's armband. Rainier will come on. Opportunity for the Brazilian. Yeah, it was against Bielefeld. Rainier did score. Header through. And Neuer will pick it up. There's enough time in this game. 14 minutes left. Obviously, straight after this game, Josh will be live. So basically, as soon as I've done the outro and the promotion, his ball's gone out of play there. How long's left? 14 minutes. As Royce is just talking to Haaland and Delaney. Royce is clearly not happy. I don't know whether it's with Haaland or just not being given the ball or something. Our run is 8. Jesus Christ, Chris. 83? Fair play. That is an older. How has he been your owner for a long time though? Like, is it a thing of like he's just really loyal to the club? Gnabry wins it back. Gnabry outside the box puts it wide. Just more and more opportunities. Lewandowski is limping now. Both strikers who both scored in this game, both Haaland obviously had to come off. Lewandowski still limping. 30 goals this season. Jesus Christ. You know what? I actually quite like it. At least he's never left your club. Since he was 23, he's been the chairman. That is... Wow, fair play to him. Probably at your detriment, but I just appreciate the light. Brandt's lost it in the midfield to Goretzka. Wins it back. Goretzka does get it back. All things must come to an end. Exactly. Yeah, he's not gone long left, does he? Nah. Don't know. Unfortunately, Chris, we've had awful own. Our owner is not the best. But you know what? You can't do much as a fan. All you can do is support your team. Rainier tries to push Leroy Sané. Great tackle by Rainier. Wins the ball back, and then Tigesh wins that ball. Bellingham plays a powerful ball to Rainier, who can't get a good first touch. Oh, and he's found Thomas Muller on the wing. Cuts it across, no one there. Chan now to Bellingham. Into the midfield to Dahoud. Puts it on to the right for Matteo Mori. What happens after this stream ends? Immediately, Josh will be doing his darts watch along. So I think that kicks off. That should have been around 7:10. So in 15 minutes, Josh will be live with the darts watch along. Mori chests it. Doesn't notice how close Alphonso Davies is and loses it again. Kimmich pulls over the top. It's a good ball. Good ball. Thomas Muller just couldn't get onto the end of it. It's mainly our board. That's problem too, Kyle. Don't have no ambition. Well, I think that's... All clubs have ambitions of promotion. It's just all to do with whether they've either got the money or how they invest the money. Because I know that for the past 4 years, we didn't buy anyone. We had so many loans. So this year, we own a lot more players than we did previous years. I think we'll have money next year because I think we'll lose a couple of ours. Which is a shame because I want to keep them because I think our team is a playoff side with a better defence. And thank you, Bernardo, for... if he can't hear anything. But Alphonso Davies now puts it through to Serge Gnabry. It's been all Bayern. No changes left for Borussia Dortmund. And I think Bayern have got 3 changes left and right. Yeah, they've got 3 changes left. Gnabry and Martinez both did come on. Yeah, Josh will be live in 10 minutes-ish. Long ball over the top to Leroy Sané. Sané then driving down the right, puts a heavy ball lane. And good defending from Matteo Mori. Gnabry was waiting. And it's going to be getting the 180. Get the 180s ready. Maybe indeed. Well, maybe. Of course, there's going to be some 180s. Josh Kimmich will whip this ball in. Bayern haven't tested much from corners, but there's always a chance. Corners taken quickly. Gnabry lays it off to Kimmich. Still Kimmich outside the box. Still Josh Kimmich. He has a shot and he does put it wide. And it does take a deflection. There is darts later, Tubbs. Don't you worry. It's basically straight after this watch on. Don't you worry. 9 minutes left of normal time. There'll be a couple of minutes out of time. Ball comes in. Header's won! Oh, by Nicholas Sula, and it goes wide. I thought that was heading in. There were part of me that thought it was heading in. Not long left in this game for Bayern Munich to get a winner. I really think it is Bayern's game. Dortmund are just holding on. So Haaland had to come off with an injury. It's a shame because I think Dortmund would have loved to have him up front. Tigges does win gets a second header. Finds Julian Brandt. To Mori. And there's going to be a foul in the midfield on Muller. I was going to try to do it, but my voice will just voice break. 180! I can't go the proper gravelling. Oh, that's not a foul. He's won the header. If that's a foul, nope, can't say that. It's Sula. Into Josh Kimmich in the midfield. To David Alaba. Still with David Alaba. Puts it into middle. Gnabry flicks it on. And Marwin hits, he'll collect it. He'll kick. He's going to pull Lewandowski in and pick up. Hits, rolls it out. Risky. Very risky. Summels is giving it away to Serge Gnabry. Who does get the ball back. Plays a first time ball in. Chan wins the header. Flicks it all the way across. Will it be able to keep him by Nico Schultz? He keeps it in to Rainier. Flicks it into Bellingham. Bellingham to Schultz now. This is lovely counter in football. Schultz has only got Stefan Tigges, who's made a lovely little darting run. It's still Nico Schultz. Schultz is blocked by Javi Martinez. And he's subs for Bayern. No subs. Surprised no Jamal Musiala. I would have thought he would have come on. As Edin Terzic. Tigges makes a nice little darting run. It is an awkward pass to play through to Tigges. Corners from Schultz takes the throw in. That's not a foul. He's thrown himself on the floor. Tigges fouling Javi Martinez supposedly. 6 minutes left in this game. It is just nail-biting times for Dortmund. If they hold on, it's a good point. It is a good point for Dortmund, but it'll just be severely disappointing. It really will. As Alaba now. On the left-hand side. Matteo Mori comes across. It goes out for a throw and it's taken quick. Dortmund plays caught napping a bit here. Gnabry's in the midfield. Switches across to Leroy Sané. A lot of time for him here. Muller now. David Alaba's got a lot of time, but so does Alphonso Davies on the left. Alaba plays it through to Davies. Mori makes a nice, lovely little challenge. Mori can't keep it in though. He's lost it here. He's squared across. Good block by Bellingham. Great block by Jude Bellingham. Cross comes in. It's a good ball. And it goes out for another Bayern corner. Jude Bellingham with a saving block there. Mori keeps it in play. I think he could have let it go. The scream at the assistant referee, the Dortmund coaching team. So I think that does actually come off Muller. Kimmich whips it in. It's a high ball. Hummels doesn't win it. Sané does miss it. Hummels is just going to have to kick this out, and he does. To Nico Schultz, who's all by himself here. Schultz, it's still Schultz. And he plays a ball into the midfield to Tigges. Tigges can't get it, covering from Serge Gnabry doing his defensive duties. Tigges just obviously isn't what Haaland did. He isn't. He's put on a shift though. He's tried to make these runs. Just hasn't got the ball to him. Kimmich pings it all the way across. Mori's got to win that header and he does. But he hasn't gone to anyone. Muller now. To Sané in the midfield. You can't give Sané the ball. To Kimmich. Gets it out to Alphonso Davies. Chips it in. Chested by Muller. Cleared away by Dortmund. 4 minutes left in this game is really fucking shitty ass is what it is. Muller flicks on. Meunier gets it cleared. Tigges has won the ball, got it to his feet. He just has a dig. Oh! He sees Neuer's a bit out of position. You might as well have a go. You've got no support. If Tigges gets high on that it could have gone in. It could. Big could. It's Alphonso Davies on the wing. Tackled by Mori, but Alphonso Davies has still kept it under his feet. Dahoud now boundary. Good tackle by Mori. Davies had a good game on this left-hand side. Really tested Meunier original, now Matteo Mori. 3 minutes left of normal time. Javi Martinez. To Nicolas Sula, sorry. In the midfield, back to Sula. Back heels it to Leroy Sané. He's got a bit of time here. Good tackle by Dahoud. Now Chan. Still Chan. Sané balls him over. And we've seen fouls like that given before. Chan's going to scream at the referee. I thought that was a foul. I really did, but Sané does really well to cover back there. Cross comes in. Hummels wins the header. Schultz just kicks it up. Rainey doesn't win the header. It's flicked on. Chan now makes the tackle. Who doesn't win the ball? Kimmich does really well. Muller puts the ball in, blocked. Oh, I see! 3-2 Bayern Munich, the 88th minute. Leon Goretzka, it was coming. It was coming. Leon Goretzka, it's a good finish in the bottom left, it is. It was coming. It was coming. It's just poor from Dortmund. You can't blame... Yeah, Chan is complaining. There is a possible foul. There is a possible foul. Play it. And it is 3-2 to Bayern Munich, and they do deserve it. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deny it. Chan's claiming a foul with Leroy Sané. So Chan is claiming for the kick. I don't think he's claiming about the bundle over, but Sané wins the ball back. I think probably fair and square. And then the ball's in the box. You can already tell this is a goal. It's blocked well by Meunier. It's a really well-placed finish by Leon Goretzka. It really is. Can hits do better? Possibly. But 3-2. Bayern Munich. Oh. Hansi Flick, Bayern Munich do deserve it. They do deserve it. They really do. I can't lie. 2 points clear now. Lewandowski leaves it. And it's in. It's 4-2. It's 4-2. Hat-trick from Lewandowski. They deserve this. This should be way more. Choupo-Moting is also going to come on, I think, as well. They deserve it. I'm not going to deny it. They've been the better side. This should be 7. This should be 8. It really should. I think Berkey comes in next week. Hits. He can't be letting shots like that. It's Alphonso Davies. Good ball into the midfield. Sané leaves it. Shot drilled to the bottom left. Great finish from Robert Lewandowski. It is a great finish. Just drills it down. Oh, it's a really smart finish. 4-2. Bayern Munich. Maybe we will get that 6-2 that I thought they deserved. But a hat-trick for Robert Lewandowski. Terzic not happy. His team has shut off. By the way, Muller's coming off. Choupo-Moting and Lucas Hernandez are both going to come on. It doesn't matter. 3 minutes at a time. Sané is going to come off. I don't even know who the man of match... It's got to be Lewandowski for the hat-trick, but Sané has definitely been there. He's had a great game. This Bayern side has had an incredible game. Well done. Mori plays the ball down the middle, giving away... I don't understand where Dortmund have gone wrong. They are clearly missing a lot of stuff. Hazard, when he was on, played well. Brandt hasn't done that. Brandt didn't repeat it. We all know Tigges. But take away my love for Tigges. Tigges isn't Haaland. And so you never know. You're not going to get what you get with Haaland. So to switch up, when you were playing the crosses into Tigges, you played one cross in, he nearly won the header. He was only just beaten out because it was a dipping ball. Try that rather than you try to play it through to the middle, as you do with Haaland, where you play them balls down the middle and he'll run onto it. It's Schuler outside the box. To Schuler. Again, outside the box, hits is spilled, and he's got it in his hands. So, play to his strength. Tigges is not going to run onto the ball as much as Haaland is. So cross him in. I think, you know what I mean? And I know you make the changes as the game is. It was 2-2 at that time, so I don't blame him bringing on Rainier. I think next week, I don't know whether... For Sevilla, I think the team should be Berkey and net. I think it should be Hummels and Zagadou, with Nico Schultz and Matteo Mora. Play a back four. If Sancho's fit, Sancho on the right, Hazard on the left. 3 midfielders of Delaney, Bellingham, and I think Rainier. I say give Rainier a chance. If you want to put Brandt there, and then put Haaland... No, Royce probably. Royce is that other centre mid, and then put Haaland up front. Delaney, Bellingham as midfielders. Haaland up front by himself. Royce in and around there somewhere. I think the season's over for Dortmund in terms of they're not winning the league. It's a quest for Champions League. 15 seconds left. Alaba whips the ball. It's a great ball. And he'll go for a goal kick. But Bayern Munich, they are unstoppable. They are unstoppable. Miles better. I'm just looking at the stats. So Borussia Dortmund have 4 shots, 3 on target. Fair play, they did make the most out of the things. They got them on target onto Man 1. I can't blame that. They're 34% possession. Fair enough, can't blame that. Bayern hold the ball really well. Bayern at 6-6. Bayern Munich had 27 shots, 9 on target. Fair play, you were soaking up the pressure. You were. But you don't allow that many shots. You don't. But I'm not taking away. Because Bayern Munich, they played incredibly well. Like Tubb said, Dortmund went to sleep. There was still a chance. A small chance. There's a small chance you could have got a draw. Didn't happen. But fair play to Bayern Munich. They continue to be Europe's top side. Don't forget to check out the website, the YouTube channel, you're on it. Like, subscribe. Twitter at @_top corner. You can see what's coming up on the channel, when we're going to go live, and also when articles go up on the sports-corner.com. New one went up about Daichi Kamada last night and this morning. So don't forget to tune it in, go read that one. And then coming up on the channel, we have got Josh. Literally, as soon as this click ends, Josh will be live. We've got Josh coming up with the UK Open 6th round evening session. Then tomorrow we will have KD live at 4:25 with the Manchester Derby. We had the Der Klassiker. Now it's probably time for a boring Manchester tie. Hopefully not for Kieran. Then we have the darts coming back again. The semi-finals and the final. That'll be on Sunday evening. Then Monday at 7:30 it will be Josh with Inter Milan versus Atalanta. A great Serie A tie. Going to be a good game. And don't forget the UCL FIFA Sim tournament, free to play. We just need your name. Tweet her on Twitter. If you don't think we have your name, tweet us on Twitter. But I think we've more or less got everyone who's said in the chat. Thank you very much for joining me. I genuinely do appreciate it. And I will see you on Tuesday for Sevilla Dortmund. Nervous. Bye bye.